Hi guys, this is Tim from YourSixStudios. Today I'm going to show you how to make an intro using Sharefactory on your PlayStation 4 console. Let's jump into the video right now. The first thing we need to do is get a background. So for that I suggest going over to the internet browser, clicking on that bad boy and going to Google. So I went to my YouTube channel. I'm just going to take a quick picture of that as a background. Now I just typed in red background and I kind of like this background here. It's on pexels.com. When I open it up, I'll go ahead and show you what this website kind of is. It has a bunch of different backgrounds on it. It's pexels.com and it seems like it has a lot of decent kind of cool backgrounds. Now I already took a picture of this background, but some of these backgrounds I kind of like this one or just the clouds. Let's click on the clouds just to give you an example. So this will pop up. And we're going to have to move our little hand out of the way when we take a picture. You can go ahead and press the right thumbstick in to get a little bit more of a close-up, but sometimes it distorts the image. So you can always pan and zoom when you're in Sharefactory. Remember that, so you don't have to perfectly crop it. So let's go ahead and press the share button and take a picture. Okay, so I got a few images. Let's go back over to Sharefactory. Okay, let's start a new project now. And I'm just going to use the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 themes because I like a lot of the stickers in here. And some of these intros are really cool if you looked into them. Like this one here. That's pretty dope. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick that and press square. Let's rename it to just pretty much just intro. Now I really don't need any of this stuff, so I'm just going to delete it. My intro is only going to be about 5 to 10 seconds long, or that's my goal at least. Okay, now let's go ahead and add our screenshots we just took by pressing X, going to screenshots, and let's scroll down to where we had it. Now if you want a solid color or a gradient, you can go up here. There is some default options for you. The head cube, the fire, the cloud, these are all great. They're actually moving backgrounds. Also, each theme does come with its own art. These are the Black Ops 4 art. As you can see, they're just kind of solid backgrounds. They don't move or anything. These ones are the PlayStation default ones. The solid color, gradient, head cube, fire, cloud, eclipse, and stars. Everything below that will be your selected screenshots that you took over time. I'm going to scroll down to this screenshot that I took earlier in the day and press X on it and select it. And then press square to add it to my timeline. Okay, let's go ahead and delete this other clip that we have on our timeline by pressing square. I like to go to split clip and then just go to delete from there and confirm. So we have this clip. So let's go to pan and zoom and crop everything out. Let's go to square, pan and zoom, and let's zoom in a little bit. This is kind of cool right here. Let's go ahead and confirm this. Now what I'm going to do from here is go ahead and clone this clip and make it a little bit longer. Go to the tool again, square, and then go to clone clip. Our clip is about 8 to 10 seconds long. Let's go ahead and divide up each clip by going to split. You can do this by going to the tool again and going to split clip. And every second I'm going to want to kind of split each clip here and move on over. Now just a heads up. When you do put an effect or a text item onto your clip, it will only be on that one individual clip. Now let's go ahead and add an overlay to my clip. I want to add some text. What I'm thinking is to just put your on this one. I do like the third text from the top down. It kind of already has a black outline to it, and I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and just put your in simply, and then transform it on the left side and kind of make it a little bit bigger. And this seems to be cool. That's kind of how my intro is on the PC. And let's turn it a little bit so it's kind of off-centered. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. I'm liking this right here. You do have an option to add text effects and text animations right here. I'm not going to put any on my text right now. Maybe later on in the video I'll do something with that. Now I'm going to go to my next clip and add another overlay and just add some text. I'm going to put 6 onto this one. And on my final one, I'm going to put studios. Just like the first one, I'm going to kind of transform it a little bit, make it a little bit bigger, and maybe put it off to the right and off center a little bit and just tilt it. I kind of like that look. And then I'm just going to make sure the text duration is just the entire clip. So I'm going to make that a little bit longer. Now I'm going to go over to my third and final clip, which I want to add text to. So let's go ahead and add an overlay and go to that same kind of text that I like with the black outline. And this time let's go ahead and put Studios. Then if you guys are watching, if you don't know my name, it's completely YourSixStudios, and this kind of will look cool. Let's go ahead and put this kind of at the bottom, right there, make it a little bit bigger. I think I might put it in the center later on the clip. Now I'm just going to give you a quick example of all the different text effects you can add if you don't like that black outline. Just go through them. A lot of these are actually pretty cool, but they're kind of hard to see with my background right now. So let's stick with the original. Now I have a few extra clips that are in the back here. I'm just going to go ahead and delete these and get these out of the way. So my clip is about 5 to 6 seconds long. Okay, so this is an example of what we have now after we put the text in. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some camera effects on all the different clips that we have. I like the drift one, also the focus, and the heartbeat. So let's go ahead and put some drift on the first clip here. It has a slight zooming effect to it, as you can see. Let's move to the next clip and add some more camera effects. I think I'm going to try out bounce on this one and just see how it looks. This seems to look good right there. Maybe add a little bit more. There we go. Let's go to my last clip with the text and add some more camera effects, maybe a drift to this one here. Also, you can add multiple camera effects, so I'm going to go ahead and add a pulse to my clip also. So let's go ahead and back out and just see how it looks. And then let's go ahead and just see how everything looks, how it plays out now, since we added the camera effects. On my next clip, I think I'm going to add some focus. So this is going to have like a slight zooming in effect, and then it's going to zoom back out. Now I'm going to go back to the start and add an overlay to my first clip and just cut out the top and the bottom and just have black bars. And then I think I'm going to add like a kind of vintage style to the text clips and just kind of have it focus on the text more and just kind of make a black outline to everything. I think that has a really cool effect where it makes your eyes focus on what's in the center of the screen. So I've been kind of doing that more with my thumbnails and some of my videos. I like it. If you guys didn't catch that, that is under Add Layout. Now let's go ahead and add some filters to my screens. Now this one, I kind of like the red one, and also the night vision one, and also wind. There's a bunch of them to experiment with. Now I'm going to go through and try a different couple filters here, just to kind of give you guys a broader example of how you can add the filters, and it kind of changes the background, brings out more color to it, and makes it much different from each scene to each clip. Let's go ahead and add the night vision one to my sixth screen here. Then like I did with my first clip on my last clip, I'm going to change the layout and kind of make it cropped again and have the black bars on the top and bottom. And also, I think I'm going to add a different kind of filter to it to kind of bring it more of a red. I have a red theme going already. Let's go ahead and just add up the red. Now, I was thinking about moving this earlier. I'm going to move my studios up to the center and kind of make it a little bit bigger and maybe add some animations to it. Here's an example of some of the text animations. If you like a rainbow effect, have your letters bounce, have a swirl, or spin around, try them out, see what you like. I think I'm going to go stick with this pulse one and kind of add that to my screen. So after adding the filters and the animations, let's go look at everything now. It's starting to take shape. Now we need to add some music. The PlayStation already has maybe like a dozen default songs on here. You can kind of go through those and clip them how you want them. Let's listen to some now. Since there is a limited amount of music that comes default with the PlayStation, I tend to find myself going through the timeline of the music and looking for the places where the beat drops and kind of link it up to my intro. For example, right here in the music timeline, you can see it kind of has a low and then it goes back to normal. Once you find a good section or a beat drop, go ahead and split the clip and move it to the front of the timeline. Here's a brief example of what I just found. I deleted the rest of the music I wasn't going to use, and now I'm adding a fade in and fade out to the music that I did select for my intro. I mentioned earlier I like the wind effect. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my starting clip and to my ending clip. Also, try to line up your music and your video to be exactly the same, otherwise you're going to have this tape reel kind of symbol at the end of your clip. Now I'm done with my intro. Let's go ahead and look at the final product. This intro was 100% made on the PlayStation 4 console without a PC. If you like this intro, go ahead and give my video a thumbs up and possibly subscribe to my channel for more content related to Sharefactory.